Hi there, I'm Jaylyn West and I'm back with another motivational video. And today I wanted to talk to you about what we fill our lives with and the quality of life that comes from it. You know, it seems to me that life is an awful lot like a piñata. And I know that may seem like a crazy comparison, but hear me out for just a minute. You know, 20 years ago when I was teaching, it was actually a little over 20 years ago, um, we had Cinco de Mayo and I was teaching fifth grade. So that's such a wonderful age to work with. Not every day, but I absolutely loved the experience of teaching. So I had, we did the build up all week long where I told them we're going to have a Cinco de Mayo party and I'm going to bring a piñata and, we're going to hit, it's going to be wonderful fun. So the kids were so jazzed about it. So there Friday afternoon, 30 minutes before the class was over, before school was over, we took our big, shiny, fluffy, colorful piñata outside, tied it up to the jungle gym. We had a stick, and I let the kids take turns hitting it. So they hit it, and they hit it, and they hit it, and there was no candy coming out. I'm like, man, what a ripoff. And then one of my students said, Mrs. West, did you remember to put candy in the piñata? I did not realize that I was supposed to put candy in the piñata. I thought it was a candy comes with situation, which it was not. And so, by the way, when you buy your piñata, put candy in it. So I'm sure they went home after that and they told their parents about how Mrs. West, didn't put candy in the piñata, and so there was really no party, just a lot of laughter. And of course I had to make it up to them because what kind of a teacher wouldn't? So the following Friday, I brought another big fancy piñata, and this time it was filled with delicious candy, some of their favorite stuff. But let me ask you this, because I was thinking about this the other day. What if I had filled that piñata with something like mashed potatoes and gravy, or spinach, or pudding, or liver mush, or something, that doesn't work well with the piñata? What a mean prank that would be on those kids if there they are banging away at it and mashed potatoes and gravy comes flying out. Of course I would never do that. Well, you know what? Sometimes we do that to ourselves. We fill our lives and our minds and our time with our circle of friends and our activities with things that don't add value. They don't help us, they bring us down. So why do we do that? Well, I don't think we're really thinking about it. Do you remember that movie Shallow Hal that came on several years ago? It's about a guy that he only fell for really good looking women. He never looked past the surface. And there are a lot of things in our life that look wonderful and glamorous, and it seems like if you're there and you're in that circle, or you have that particular title or job, XYZ, whatever it is, that you've arrived. And then you get there and you realize that it's really nothing but mashed potatoes and gravy in your piñata. And it's a huge disappointment. Well, in my life, I've decided that I want to remain teachable. I want the value of my life to matter. And I've realized that probably I've lived 2/3 of my life. So what am I going to do with the rest of it? I've made a lot of mistakes. I've learned a lot of things, and I've run on the treadmill quite a bit just trying to get somewhere, and I realized I had to get off the treadmill to get going with my life again. So now what I like to do is spend my life helping others, surrounding myself with good people and good activities, and to stay aligned with the things that really matter. I've recently started watching and following John Maxwell. I've actually followed him for several years, read many of his books. He's about leadership, and you can join his leadership team, and I highly recommend it because it takes you to another level with your life. Never stop learning, never stop growing, stay teachable, and keep meeting new people who push you to be a better person. So that's it for the day. Life is like a piñata. Fill it with the good stuff, baby, and then you have the kind of life that you want. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If this meant something to you, please leave a message. Share it with your friends. You can follow me on Facebook, Jaylyn West with a capital L, or I also have a Facebook page, Life in Our Community. I'm on LinkedIn, YouTube, Pinterest, Instagram, and I also have a website. If you're into photography, it's jaylynwest.com. So thanks so much. Have a groovy day, and I will see you next time. Take care now.